This is your Marine Corps Installations West Regional Roundup for the month of September 2016. On September 8th, Camp Pendleton Public Affairs covers the Camp Pendleton Recycling Program. The Camp Pendleton Recycling Center promotes environmental stewardship to meet state and federal waste diversion mandates.
I'm Brian Erickson. I'm the Metals Reclamation Specialist here at the Marine Corps Camp Pendleton Recycling Center. We take in the materials throughout the entire base. It helps offset the materials going into the landfill. Things set in place, we're only allowed to put so much stuff into the landfill by tonnage per year. So this creates diversionary figures that reduces the amount that goes into the landfill.
Teamwork from all residents, tenants, units, and commands aboard Camp Pendleton make the important contribution to show the surrounding communities that Camp Pendleton cares about the environment.
The Recycle Center generates a profit, and it goes back to run this program. It goes into several other functions. Environmental gets some money, MWR gets some money, and then there's other programs out there. Single Marine programs receive money. The all-access wheelchairs at the beaches that have been down there for a number of years, we provided those originally. And then the state of California went along behind us and did the rest of the beaches all the way up the coast.
In order to help the program run smoothly, it is important for base residents to know what can and cannot be recycled.
My name is John Mount. I work for Base Recycling, WG6, material handler. If they were to keep the trash out of the recyclable, that makes everything so much easier. We recycle all these plastic bottles, cans, cardboard. If we weren't recycling all these, where would the materials go? They would go to the landfill, all right? And that would overcrowd the landfill.
Funds generated by this program go directly to the Camp Pendleton community. For more information on how you can help the recycling program aboard Camp Pendleton, contact the base recycling manager.
Recycling is good for the planet, good for the base, good for the Corps.
September 9th, Camp Pendleton supports the 13th Marine Expeditionary Unit's return from the Western Pacific deployment at Red Beach. September 10th, Camp Pendleton covers the Base Education Center's opportunities for Marines and sailors aboard the installation.
Base Education Center will benefit a service member, a spouse, a DoD civilian in many ways. In today's world, what we try to talk to service members about is to make sure that they build up their portfolio. It's not enough just to have military service, which is good. We want to make sure that they're fully credentialed either by the time they get out or get started.
We're here to be able to provide you factual information about certain colleges and universities that you're deciding on, as well as provide you different resources with financial aid, especially for those transitioning.
So the Base Education Center will allow them to either one, earn a degree or to obtain a certification. So that way, once they get out of service, they're able to compete with their civilian counterparts.
On September 11th, Camp Pendleton holds a moment of silence in remembrance of the terrorist attacks that occurred September 11th, 2001. Affairs previews the 2016 Marine Corps Air Station Miramar Air Show.
Hi, I'm Colonel Jason Woodworth, Commanding Officer, Marine Corps Air Station Miramar.
And I'm Major General Mark Wise, the Commanding General of the 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing.
General Wise and I are proud to host the largest military air show in the country. We are pleased to bring back the United States Navy Blue Angels in their 70th year of performing, along with an amazing lineup of spectacular military and civilian performers to include the F-35 and the return of the Breitling jet team. As always, our world-class air show is highlighted by the Marines and aircraft of 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing.
The Miramar Air Show is not just a way to showcase the amazing capabilities of the Marine Air Ground Task Force, but it's also an opportunity to introduce the San Diego community to the young men and women who gladly serve daily to protect our great nation.
This year, we invite you to celebrate 100 years of the Marine Corps Reserves. The Reserves are comprised of more than 100,000 men and women who play a vital role in maintaining the Corps' combat readiness and are critical to the Marine Corps' ability to provide a balanced and prepared force.
The men and women who serve the Reserves are dedicated to the Marine Corps while also serving and excelling in their communities and civilian jobs. So join us in paying tribute to those Marines who stand ready to answer the nation's call at a moment's notice and have for over a century.
We look forward to seeing each one of you on the Miramar flight line for an exciting show.
September 20th, the Camp Pendleton Fire Department Hazmat Team conducts a hazardous material exercise at the Old Naval Hospital aboard Camp Pendleton.
My name is Johnny Wersig, and I'm the CBurn Ops for MCI-West, Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton. So this is an AR North sponsored exercise involving San Diego County HURT, 9th CST, and Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton Hazmat Team. They're just going to be responding to a basic hazmat call. The point of the call, or the object of the call, is to enhance response capabilities as a multi-agency function.
Today we're simulating a hazardous material spill. I was the first engine company on scene, and as a first arriving officer, my job is to set up command and pass along information that I got from the reporting person to the hazmat team. It's a all risk. We're an all risk fire department, so it just demonstrates that we can respond to any kind of emergency.
Our initial entry team, we're going to have a 3-man team. The risk is we don't know what's actually downrange. It could be possible IEDs. We don't know the chemical that's involved. Anything can happen. Somebody could fall out, get a suit breach. It's very important because as far as county-wise, something might happen on base. We need to know how to work with the fire department. They have different SOPs according to ours. That way we can mingle together, communicate, and when we work downrange, we work as a team.
So we're good. We got pictures, we got samples from there and there. So.
Just like the Marine Corps, how they train, we do the same thing in the fire department. Train, 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 and when the real thing comes, we're prepared for it.
On September 21st, Camp Pendleton holds a memorial ceremony at the School of Infantry West for Lance Corporal Carlos Segovia Lopez, who passed away September 19th in Los Angeles.
Hey, Segovia.
Hi, Segovia.
Oh, what's up, Segovia?
Hey, what's up, Segovia?
Hey, Segovia, it's Mangione. I remember all the times we went to the pool, and I would get there, and you'd be there way before I got there.
I never met a man more humble, more determined than you have, and I just want to let you and your family know that, you know, we're praying for you, everybody's room for you. And
it was always just ridiculous. I'm like, how hard is this guy gonna work?
You're one of the hardest working guys I know, man, and you always made me want to work harder, try to be better, so.
You really push yourself and pushed everybody around you, and I personally learned a lot from you, and just, you know, you give everybody around you the drive to keep going.
You motivated me to get through this training here.
You know, you're my boy, my roommate. You know, we've gone through a lot together.
Feels like just yesterday we were forming it up in the deep end, and later on running a chow, you're bugging me about going and volunteering with you over in LA.
Man, we made it halfway through boot camp together. 3 months of you know, pain and misery, but you come out to me as a true warrior, a real inspiration.
In regards to mama, family, you know, I support you guys. We're all here. We all support you guys. You know, we love you. I love him just as much as I love you guys. And I hope you guys pull through, and I know you guys will do real well.
Just know that we're all behind him. We're all supporting him. We're all supporting you. You're our extended family, and we love you.
Just moments ago, we learned the Camp Pendleton Marine who was shot in LA has died. 19-year-old Carlos Segovia was shot in the head last Friday. Segovia was found shot in his car in South Los Angeles. He was on his way to a family friend's house. Police have not arrested anyone in this shooting. Segovia was a frequent volunteer with a group that feeds the homeless. He joined the Marines 6 months ago.
For Mrs. Sandra Lopez and all those that Carlos considered family, we're here with you today in a stand of solidarity.
We will continue to stand with and support Carlos's loved ones as they work through this tragedy. In a very short time, Lance Corporal Segovia Lopez deeply impacted those who came to know him. His unselfish and honorable legacy will live on in our Corps. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Lance Corporal Segovia was a Marine who gave not only his time to serve in his country, but also to serve in his community. And the fact that, he was out there helping homeless people and, continuing to serve in a lot of different ways makes this loss just that much more tragic. So, as a former service member, as a fellow veteran, just really wanted to send out the most heartfelt condolences to his family.
On behalf of LAPD and my whole unit, we would like to send our condolences to Carlos's family. I too served in the United States Marine Corps and attended the same SOI school that Carlos was attending. Semper Fi, Carlos.
And on September 23rd, Marines with headquarters in Support Battalion conduct a rappel tower training with the assistance of Reconnaissance Training Battalion.
I think the main point behind this whole exercise is just getting these guys out. They get a chance to rappel again. Talking to some of the guys up top on the tower, they'd much rather be out here than sitting inside, so it's good for us.
It's pretty exhilarating. I got pretty scared at the top, but I still did it. Halfway down, I slowly slimmered down.
The actual loop on your harness. Yep. There you go. All right. Keep going. Take a step. Take a step. Oh,
How we get deployed now, if they're going to be on boats and stuff, I know we use this all the time in the well deck. Depending on where the Marine Corps goes, what type of missions we're getting. If maritime, there's a lot of fast roping, there's a lot of rappelling. And then it's just a good skill set to have, same thing. I mean, they qual every year on the rifle range. They should stay proficient in everything they learn at boot camp, to include rappelling and fast rope.
Reporting from Camp Pendleton, Lance Corporal Emmanuel Necochea.